Welcome, everyone. Today we'll be focusing on sleep apnea, one of the most common conditions veterans file for. We'll talk about how the VA rates sleep apnea, what evidence you need, and how to prepare for your C&P exam. Our goal is to help you present your condition clearly and honestly so the VA understands the impact it has on your life. Sleep apnea is a condition where breathing repeatedly stops and starts during sleep. It disrupts rest, causes daytime fatigue, memory issues, headaches, and can increase risks for heart disease and stroke. Many veterans rely on CPAP machines to manage the condition, but even with treatment, it still disrupts daily life. Example statement for veterans. I wake up multiple times each night gasping for air. Even when I sleep a full 8 hours, I feel exhausted the next day and sometimes fall asleep at work. Sleep apnea can be service connected in two main ways. Direct service connection, if you were diagnosed in service or soon after. Secondary service connection, if it developed because of another service connected condition like PTSD, sinus/rhinitis, or weight gain caused by medications. Evidence that helps: sleep studies, CPAP prescriptions, medical notes, and witness statements. Example statement for veterans. My sleep apnea was diagnosed after I returned from deployment. My wife noticed I was snoring, choking, and stopping breathing at night. The sleep study confirmed I needed a CPAP. The VA assigns a 0% rating when you've been diagnosed with sleep apnea, but don't yet require treatment or have significant symptoms. It's service connected, but you don't get monthly compensation. Example statement for veterans. I was diagnosed with sleep apnea, but at first they didn't give me a CPAP. I still had poor sleep and constant snoring. A 30% rating is for persistent daytime hypersomnolence. That means constant sleepiness and fatigue even after getting rest. Example statement for veterans. I feel exhausted every single day. I fall asleep during meetings while watching TV and sometimes even while sitting at stoplights. The most common rating is 50%. This applies if you're prescribed and using a CPAP machine for treatment. Example statement for veterans. I use my CPAP every night. If I don't, I choke, gasp for air, and wake up multiple times. Even with the machine, I still feel tired during the day. The highest rating, 100%, is rare but applies if sleep apnea has caused chronic respiratory failure with carbon dioxide retention, cor pulmonale, or requires a tracheostomy. Example statement for veterans. My doctors told me my apnea is severe. I've developed heart complications and had to undergo a tracheostomy to help me breathe at night. Keep a diary of your sleep apnea symptoms. Write down how many times you wake up, how often you use your CPAP, and how it affects your work and daily life. Track headaches, fatigue, and safety concerns. Example statement for veterans. I keep a log of my CPAP usage. It shows I use it every night, but I still wake up several times. I also record days I feel so tired that I can't concentrate at work. During your exam, be specific. Describe your worst nights and how they affect your days. Bring your sleep study and CPAP compliance report. Mention safety concerns like falling asleep while driving or at work. Stay consistent in describing your condition. Example statement for veterans. Even with my CPAP, I wake up choking several nights a week. During the day, I'm so fatigued I sometimes nod off at my desk or when driving. Spouses, roommates, and coworkers can back up your claims. Their testimony about your snoring, choking, or daytime fatigue adds credibility. Example statements. Spouse, I have to wake him up at night because he stops breathing and gasps for air. Coworker, he's fallen asleep at his desk several times and looks exhausted every day. To build a strong claim, gather sleep study results, CPAP prescription and compliance reports, symptom diary 30 to 60 days, lay and buddy statements. The more evidence you stack, the stronger your case. Example statement for veterans. I submitted my sleep study, CPAP reports, and a statement from my wife about how I choke and stop breathing at night. These resources explain VA rules and criteria for sleep apnea and claims. Example statement for veterans. I reviewed 38 CFR section 4.97, and I can see that since I use a CPAP every night and my condition is secondary to my rated sinusitis, I qualify for the 50% rating.